One of my daily go-tos for using essential oils is a little blend that I call Hair Repair. As a woman, I tend to, strive to have nice looking hair. And then of course, all the things that we do on a day-to-day basis is, drying it out or unhealthy for it. And so kind of combating that, I've created a blend that helps me combat, all that damage that I'm doing to my hair. So the first oil in the blend is peppermint. Peppermint's really great for hydrating the hair, but it's also really good for the scalp and just scalp health in general. The second one is rosemary. Rosemary is really good for helping the hair to grow faster and to be healthy as it grows. Another oil that I put in is geranium. I just use 1 drop of geranium whenever I make this blend because geranium can kind of be a strong scented oil, and I want this to be a blend and not just about one oil in particular. I'm not really sure exactly why I decided to put in geranium other than it's a great hormone balancing essential oil. Other than it's amazing for cradle cap for any of my little boys. I've used this oil and it just combs right out and it's really amazing. So I decided to put this one in just kind of as a whim and maybe a little bit of intuition. The next oil that I use in my blend for hair repair is cedarwood. Cedarwood is really great for scalp health as well as melaleuca. So between these 5 essential oils, peppermint, rosemary, geranium, cedarwood, and melaleuca, I've created a blend that works really well for my own scalp and amazing for my hair. When I made this blend together, I put it in a spray bottle for my kids and their hair grows like weeds, so it must be doing something good. It's been really nice to see my children using it and then in the process how healthy and nice their hair and their scalp is. So what I'm gonna show you today is actually my hair, I call it Hair Repair Mask. And it's just coconut oil with those essential oils in it. So when I use this, sometimes I just use a little bit, like maybe this much total, and I'm just gonna put it down at the ends of my hair. And you can sleep on it like this. It's not too greasy, you're just gonna kind of work it into the tips of your hair. This is a great, daily maintenance if you don't wanna do the spray. But otherwise, I'll actually take, this is why I call it the mask, because I'll take it and just kind of rub it right into the roots all the way down and create a mask in my hair. Now, if you're doing the tips of your hair like I showed you originally, you can just shampoo it the next day and it's fine. It's, everything's gonna come out nice. When you're gonna do the full mask and you're gonna do a treatment on your hair like I'm doing, this is going to actually take about 3 shampoos, one right after another, in order to get it to fully come out. The products that we use, sometimes we think, oh yeah, we can use whatever and our hair will be fine. But what I've come to realize, the longer I've been in doTERRA and the more I've been studying up on products in general, is that a lot of these products that we use are damaging not just for our hair or for our skin in general, but for our overall health. So I just like to replace one item at a time in my home. And as I replace one item with something healthier, not only am I getting the benefits of the essential oils, and what they're doing on a cellular level in my body, but I'm also removing that, the toxic load that's bombarded on my body. And I just really like the idea of just one at a time replacing something. It's manageable, it's doable, it's enjoyable. It's kind of exciting as you see one thing at a time change, the magic that happens in your home. It's kind of neat. So, not to mention, essential oils can smell lovely. So these 5 essential oils that I put together, it's usually in a jar like this of coconut oil. I'm putting in about 6 drops of each of these. and then 1 drop of geranium, 6 drops of peppermint and rosemary, 1 drop of geranium, and 1 or 2 drops of both melaleuca and cedarwood, just depending on how I feel at the moment. And that's it. It's not very much oil, but the blend of them together, it smells divine. I really, really enjoy the scent. It's not, you know, something I'd want necessarily in my diffuser, but it's a nice clean scent, something that smells fresh, a little bit invigorating. So that's what it looks like. Now you can go full on greasy if you want and just coat the whole thing, and I mean it could be really, really greasy in there. And you can leave it for hours or for a few minutes. You can sleep on it if you don't mind getting a little coconut oil on your pillowcase, but otherwise that's about it. And then you're just gonna wash it out and your hair will feel so refreshed, so beautiful. Everything about doing this hair treatment just really increases the hydration of your hair, and the overall texture is just magnificent.